Good morning, good afternoon, good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio London. My name is Mazi, Jonathan Chinedu from Alu province of Biafra land. Today is the 28th in our own calendar. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform where we preach the gospel of liberation, the gospel of emancipation, draw nearer to your listening devices, for you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Therefore, once again, welcome each and every one of you. Today is the 28th day of September 2028. You can listen to us via satellite, free-to-air satellite. You can also be listening to us via the FM frequency modulation of some, in many parts of Biafra land. We are aware that we are really aware that out of one thing or the other, out of omission or commission, that our FM has not been working in some places. We have been receiving complaints. You know, we are fighting a very monstrous war all around. That is what people should understand. Therefore, you also try to make effort in order to listen to this gospel, to listen to Radio Biafra. We are connected to satellite. You can listen to us via satellite, free to air satellite. You can also buy data anyhow in order to listen to this gospel through IPOB community radio. Is a very low data consuming application. Instead of using your data in order to listen to gossips on different platforms of your connectivity, why not download IPOB community radio so that you will listen to the gospel of reality, gospel of facts and figures. That is what we preach here. It doesn't matter the way we do it. It doesn't matter our tones. It doesn't matter the way we say it. What matters is the message. Now, what these people are saying is the truth. How were we able to gather here? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, irrespective of his way of dispensing the message, some people that are egocentric, some people find, oh, he's insulting. But the bottom line is that what this man was saying is truth, is the reality. That is only what we want to know, because that is what qualifies everything. It doesn't matter the way we say it. Instead of you going to other platforms where they garnish lies, put it salt and sugar and the ingredients and present it to you, what does it profit to you to listen to lies? I ask. That is why this is our gathering point. where we hear the reality. It doesn't matter that it is bitter. That reality that you cannot hear from any other mainstream media. That is what we dispense here. That is what we preach here. If you are looking for a place that you'll be praised in stupidity, please, this platform is not for you. For your information. If you are looking for a platform that praises you in stupidity, that tells you that, oh, we are doing well, black is beautiful, everything is fine, know that this platform is not the place you are looking for or you want to listen to. Here we give ourselves the bitter pill, but make no mistake about it. It is a bitter pill that heals. That is it. Therefore, welcome to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE. Our leader remains Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is still in the enemy dungeon. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been pronounced discharged and acquitted by the Nigeria Supreme Court on the 13th day of October 2022. But Nigeria, being a banana republic, a country that does not even respect their own law, their own courts, they don't obey their own courts, they don't respect their own law, their own constitution, they still kept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu illegally. Do you see that? Going to 1 year, our leader has been released, that he has no question to answer in any Nigerian court. He has been pronounced discharged and acquitted. Not only that, that he should never be sent or he should never stand trial in any Nigerian court. But up to date, Nigerian government refused, and they are still holding him. I wonder. Up to today, they are still holding him against the verdict of their own court of competent jurisdiction. It tells you all you need to know about Nigeria. Today, I'm going to talk about current issues, our struggle. The question I want to ask is this: is there any other option apart from this, our Biafra agitation? Because we have looked all around and seen that there is no way, there is no other option other than what we are doing. And that is why we have to continue, quadruple our efforts. I say, you know, what is happening today, you should understand that we are fighting a very tedious war against different types of enemies, internal and external enemies. Do you understand? But before I go into that, I want to say this about this news concerning the DSS, creating establishing another department of, department of DSS. The DSS is the Nigerian SSS, Nigerian Security Police, State Security Services of Nigeria. Now they establish another part called the Directorate of Public Relations and Strategic Communications, DPRC. and appointed Dr. Anibuman Peter Afunanya, as the pioneer director. That is where they used him. You know what this department means? Lying, spewing out lies to the public about, about IPOB. That is what they have created. Because they saw that our people scammed them. The hundreds of millions of dollars, if not $1 billion plus, that the Nigerian government that they have been spending lobbying for IPOB to be tagged as terrorists, lobbying to put down IPOB everywhere, internationally. It's not working. People are simply scamming them. Nigeria is a giant carcass. It's a no man's land. They will just tell them. Some people will contact them. They will make arrangements and contact them from anywhere in the West, anywhere in the world. Tell them, look, just give us contract. We are going to bring down IPOB. Don't worry, we are going. Nigeria government will ask them how much. Name your price. Maybe they will collect $50 million and disappear. They will transfer their money, and they will divide it, share it among themselves and disappear. And the other ones will come out. There is a contact, we have these people, they are lobbyists, they are this, oh yeah. They will make sure that IPOB is pulled down. And they will collect their money and disappear with their collaborators that brought them, Nigerians that brought them also. That is how they have been doing. And they saw that they cannot do anything to IPOB. That the IPOB media warriors are the best. I am telling you honestly, they are the best. So that is why now they have to establish another propaganda department of DSS, and being led by, they gave it to Igbo man to chair, because these are people that are expendable. Look at Emiefele. You see Emiefele, he is under persecution for crime he didn't commit on his own. They ordered him to do that. Anything that they say he did, he's not working. He wasn't working under his own. He was appointed by his boss. He has a boss that is ordering him to do anything. They are using him. Today, they don't talk about the boss. They are persecuting only him as a little rat inside jail now. Do you see how they behave? Today, they have appointed another Igbo man who has been a spokesperson. When you look at the Nigerian forces, most of their spokesperson are Igbo people. They relegate them to now go and clear the debt on air. Go and face with the public. Look at what you are going to tell them. Even lies that you cannot speak, they will force them. Hey, you have to face, this is your job. Major General. He will be commanded by a small boy. This is how pathetic it has been. It has become. So, I am calling on all and sundry. IPOB, sit up. Or because you are going to be seeing other lies and lies being spewed by the Nigeria DSS. If you understand, you are going to see more. So we don't need to rest. We don't need to go to bed and close our two eyes. No. That has been our mantra, so that we should know. And another thing, hope also them, they are desperate. Remember that Hope also them is a 419, right from time. He is in that position because he came from the back door and assigned to represent the caliphate in Imo State to do their bidding, to kill our people. And that is why they impose him in Imo State. And he is doing it. Look at what he said. Remember how he scammed the youths? You remember? I think 2021. I will play the clip. We have been hearing it. I will play it also. How people now realize that they have been scammed. He gave them empowerment in order to go and to use it to start up as a startup finance, not knowing that it's a scam. It's a scam. I think 230,000 or 250,000. First of all, remove 15,000 from it. You know how much it is, and these people have to pay back with interest, heavy interest of 100,000 plus. Do you see a scammer remains a scammer? Today he is going around saying that Hope Uzodimma, the vampire of Imo State, that he has negotiated with European Union through Canadian companies, and they have promised them 4,000 jobs abroad in European Union companies. Okay, now you are hearing me. Again, because they know you are gullible. You know, for you to be scammed, you have to be desperate. That is the thing. You will forget that he has scammed more than 5,000 Imo youths, amounting to, if not billions of naira. He has scammed them. Now he's going to he has come again because of election. Because as a campaign, in order to make you feel that, oh, he's helping. Now he will tell you, bring your passport. He's going tomorrow. You start crying. Let us ask, why is Canada and where is the job? The European Union and Canada. Why do you allow this man to be using your countries in order to scam our people? They have to come. European Union have to come to confirm what this man is saying, because silence means that they are complicit. I am telling you, 4,000 jobs. Which type of jobs? Where? He will collect your passport, tell you to deposit you call it a small money, maybe little money, and paying the application form for this 4,000. You know how much it is? Maybe in order to get these 4,000 jobs, application forms up to 5 million will be printed, and each of that application you have to buy, you have to pay to apply, to fill the form. You know, it's a scam. You remember Francis Aton Zeribe scholarship scam? When he will bring, oh, he's giving scholarship. These are scam. He will print millions and millions of forms. Oh, you take the form with just apply with only 100 naira. But maybe the form is up to 10 million. 10 million forms. Calculate 100 naira times 10 million. Now, out of that 10 million, that 10 million forms, he will give he will showcase maybe 10 scholarship candidates that, oh, they won. They will televise them, 10 or even 100, no problem. He has made, after making maybe 10 billion naira, he will use only 200 million to sponsor maybe 100 people, or let's say 500 million naira to sponsor 100 people to scholarship, and it will be televised. Here, oh, Ponzi scam. Before you know, every other people, I'm not lucky. It's just like American lottery. Do you know how much they generate on this their lottery? Do you know how much? Visa lottery. Do you know how much they generate? They are eating in this shoji from east, west, north, south, and both center. Millions and if not billions of applications. Billions of applications. After maybe 1,000 we win. Then they have generated more than $20 billion. They will remove a paltry of maybe $100 million in order to sponsor the few that they will use as a sample people. Oh, these people won, so you are not. Oh, why? You don't know why? Let me tell you, exploitation. If you know, you know. That is it. For your information, that is it. And when on here no here they can holy wage, nothing like that. Oh wow, oh we are the strong. I mean the strong praise feeds on the weak. We are, if you are gullible, you go. The way they treated Igbo politicians. Where are they again? Where is Igbo presidency 2023? Do you hear them talk about it again? All that matters to them now is to get at least to get appointment as personal assistant to the cook or the driver of the cook of one minister, federal minister. That is what matters to them. Igbo presidency 2023 has gone. Now wicked that use that in order to kill, to slaughter our people. He is now contented with Federal Capital Territory chairperson or governor. I don't know. Therefore, all of them, they have forgotten. They have forgotten Igbo presidency 2023, which they used to destroy our people, slaughter our people. You see that? It's very, very sad indeed. But we shall never forget. We continue asking them this question. We continue asking them. We must continue doing what? Asking them these questions. Where is Igbo presidency 2023? We will never stop it. I'm telling you honestly. We shall never stop asking them this question. Just please let me regulate something at the background in a jiffy. I'll be right back, please.
Biko mere opportunity ajogu biko kọwatụrụ ọfụma ichere 2021 distinguished senator Hope Uzodimma kpọkọrọ anyị n'Owerri na stadium so na-eme youth empowerment. As a youth empowerment anyị kwuru uju bịa fill your form with Hope no youth empowerment. Do you know that later Canberra man on as a macro financial bank loan? After Brabant, also 250,000 was because the quantity like in a quiz. Maybe 235,000 account of made it total 15,000. My brother Makwana.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Today is the 28th day of September 2023. Therefore, as I was saying, because we must continue. Where is Igbo presidency 2023? That one, they thought that we have forgotten. They thought that IPOB, we are like them. No. We continue asking them to their shame. Where is Igbo presidency 2023? All of them, they have gone mute. Until another 4 years, they will start again. And when the case no. So, people should start asking Hope Uzodimma, where is the 4,000 jobs abroad in Europe, in European Union companies and Canada? It's another scam. A scammer, remains a scammer. Had it been he's going outside scamming people and bringing to our land, it will be no problem, because that is how things happen. After all, America goes outside, vandalizes countries, and bring the booty to their people, make them living well. It's allowed. Britain do the same thing. The whole Western countries, that is what they do. It's allowed. They go and scam people outside, scam countries, vandalize countries, tip their countries, and bring their booty down to their people to be enjoying. It's allowed. But the worst is scamming your people. That is the worst. It's a worst crime. Therefore, people should continue asking Hopos on them this question: where are the 4,000 jobs in European Union and Canada? Oh, don't come again, no. I think you hear what I will replay it anyway. The scam of empowering Imo youths. They are crying. But you will still fall victim, because you won't take it on here. Bring your passport. You bring. Pay just a patre processing fee of maybe 50,000. And a bit with a small amount, commitment fee on here, commitment fee to commit you first. There's some, when you look at it, you say, nah, this is nothing now. If you go, you go, no problem. They take your passports. Maybe they give you, fill the form with a 50,000, return it with 50,000. Imagine 1 million people do the same thing. How many? How much it will be? 50,000 times 1 million people. How much? That is an introduction. No? After now, I be story. Before the story, I mean here, election at Ghana. And by that time, with the happiness as a ignoramus, you will go and vote, support. Hey, he is working. Hopos of the mind is working. His campaign, you go, you push it, because for you to have applied, you must be forced to come to his campaign ground in order to make it that people come. So this might be one of the conditions, and you will go. Before everything, election has come and gone, and he will remember. When you talk about now, where our passport now, who are you going to call? If you talk, send the killers, they will kill you. As usual. Now this man now, na scam maybe, I don't know. You don't know. Always I don't know. But I know that here put you. Just like Ozu, Ijiji, Ozu Soroya Banili, because he perceived the other. He want to eat by all means. That is how you are, how desperate you are. Ask Hope Ozodema, where is the job? And we are asking Canada and European Union, are they combining with Hope Ozodema in order to scam our people? That is a question they should come up in order to clarify. Now, I want to say something today, please. We see what is going on, how they are bombarding our people, bombing our land with Kanu jets. How they are bombing our land. Do you understand me? Now, I want you to listen. I want you to listen, please. Because I have all these things to play. I want you to listen. It's in the Channels television. I want you to listen. How the propaganda, how they portray issues. Lies. Listen, please.
We start off with insecurity from Nigeria's northwest. At least 6 people have been killed and 4 others injured after bandits attacked Takanai community in Zanko and Kataf local government area of Kaduna State.
At least 6 people killed in Zango Kataf in Kaduna by bandits. I want you, now, please, you ask this question. Who are these bandits? I don't know whether you hear me clear. Have Nigeria ever risen up and asked, who are these people, all the bandits that are being negotiated with, that are on the move everywhere in the north, destroying farmlands, killing people, taking swaths of land, and all that through their media, we call them is bandits. Who are these people? Remember yesterday I read the news. The Niger State governor said that, Zamfara State governor said that people can dialogue, meet the bandits and dialogue with them. Yeah, Minister of Defense, repeated by Niger State governor, that they have to dial, they need to use kinetic force on the bandits. Now, reasonable people that have, their cerebral cavity working, their brains working, should be asking, but who are these bandits? What are they for? Why are they destroying lives, taking swaths of land in Nigeria? Who are they? And the Nigerian government is dialoguing with them, negotiating with them. For what? What is their mission? What do they want? Who are they in the first place? Have you forgotten when this word bandits was coined to be used? I'm asking. We Biafrans, we don't forget. Have you forgotten? I think late 2020 or early 2020, when since 2015, since Buhari entered the power, now they invite the people they invited in order to use them to gain power. Foreign Fulani jihadis, the fool in Nigeria committing mayhem, armed to the teeth. Most of them move on motorbikes, highly mobile, sometimes 2 or 3 in one motorbike. All of them armed with different assorted rifles, assault rifles and machine guns. Now they call them bandits. Because before it was the Fulani headsmen. When they were on rampage, Fulani. So the Fulani, the northern emirs and the political elites, they were overwhelmed with complaints, shouting of Fulani. Now they sat down and coined this word bandits. Since that day, Fulani headsmen, the Makban, Mietiala, all disappeared into bandits. A Nigerian newscaster will come up on television and say, hey, the bandits killed 10. You don't ask, who are these people? Nigerian government is negotiating with them. They defend them. People that can shoot aircraft, Nigerian military aircraft. But they never give a definition of who they are. And Nigerians are foolishly, gullibly moving about their businesses, hearing it as this news. Oh, they have killed. They say, bandits now. They hide the terrorists, Fulani terrorists that are on rampage, on conquest agenda, right? Continuation of Ottoman Danfodio's conquest. They hid them under the word the bandits. And Nigerians are quiet. They will tune their television and media and say, oh, but wow, they have killed them. Wow. They don't know Fulani is on the move. the way they conquered they conquered Hausa race, they are still doing it today. They never relegated. They never stopped. Today, somebody will be in Chinese television and be calling bandits. Very simple. That is, Fulani, they took the indigenous people in that Nigeria as the most foolish, conquerable set of human beings they have ever seen. Do you know that in every other part of Africa, Fulani, they are running away from all those places? Do you know that? They are not finding it easy in that side. In Sudan, in Mali, in different parts of Africa, in even Ghana. Ghana officially, they have anti-Fulani policies because they know who they are. Even in Guinea, anti-Fulani policies, for your information, because they know them. They know them. In Ghana, it doesn't matter whether your great-grandfather who came to Ghana since 1900. As long as you're Fulani, you are not a citizen of Ghana. You don't claim citizenship. The Fulani, they are complaining there, writing to the United Nations that they are people, persecuted people. Now they seek solace. I said it yesterday. They are seeking solace in Nigeria. They are soliciting for United Nations to help them to conquer Nigeria, make Nigeria a Fulani territory. You don't know. You are going about your normal businesses in Nigeria. You don't know that the future generations are in danger. You don't know. No, you don't know. A guy here as an Igbo man, you go market, you sell. Here. As you are coming back, you branch and drink yourself into stupor. Now, highest you go fellowship. You understand? You go 6 o'clock fellowship, as they call it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, till unless Sunday. You go full scale service, they call it. Because no person can tell me about it. It's what we did. A gacha fellowship, okay? A batazie, batage, na water, or wana toge sugar. You don't know that you are in danger. You don't know. It's you. That is how the Fulani, they take the indigenous from north to south. Everybody as hopeless, stupid, gullible set of people that should be annihilated. And they are doing it systematically. And they are giving the Europeans, their Western allies, to prove that you are lower human beings that doesn't care for your future. I am telling you honestly that they should help them to conquer, colonize all these lower human beings that are in this part of the world, that Allah has given the land to them. And they are lobbying quietly. They are lobbying quietly in order to conquer your land. Today, Tinubu, being the Nigerian president, current Nigerian president, he has agreed, he has said that he is going to establish Ruga everywhere in Nigeria. And there is no upheaval. Because the Yoruba, they have to protect him. He's our kinsman, so no problem. Anything he does is good. That is how the Fulani roll. The indigenous people in Nigeria are the most stupid and gullible. I will continue saying it. Because for them allowing less than 2% Fulani to be in control of their lives, it is the height of stupidity. Anytime they want to act or react or rise up for something, they will tell them, hey, look at Igbo, don't look at us. Igbo, do you want Igbos to rise up? If on a talk of Biafra we go, they will say, oh, sorry. Because of Biafra, don't worry. Continue conquering us, no problem. As long as Igbos are suffering, we continue suffering. Kill us, no problem. That is the sad situation in Nigeria. Continue listening to what I'm playing, because I have other things to play, please.
The police authorities in Kaduna are yet to confirm the incident, but the president of Atiap Community Development Association, Sam Achi, told Channels Television that the attack occurred on Tuesday night, few meters away from a military checkpoint and close to Ungwan Juju, the village of the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa. He said the bandits invaded the community at about 7 p.m. and immediately opened fire on 2 houses, during which they killed 6 people.
The bandits invaded the community. The community, they have military checkpoints there. Are you hearing? Now, people never ask, who are these bandits? Why are you camouflaging, protecting them with this word, bandits? Why not call them what they are? The Fulani terrorists, jihadist terrorists that are on the move for conquest, being supported by their political elites because they have succeeded in infiltrating the Nigeria highest office. They are everywhere. They are in charge of your data, they are in charge of your lives, everything. So they come out, their political elites are on their move, playing their role, protecting them. Gumi say he take a photo with them. He say nobody should touch any bandits. They are all Fulanis, yes. And what can you do? Nigerians are moving around as if nothing is happening. Ask, who are these bandits? Why are they camouflaging terrorists with the name bandits? I want you to listen. Continue listening.
And injured 4 others. Actually further explains that the bandits operated for over an hour and left before the arrival of troops that were stationed close to the community.
They attacked for over an hour. The military are there, they kept quiet. Order from above, because it's a plan. It's always like that. Now, when they finish their duty, their evil terrorist acts, after they have gone, the military came. You know why the military came? In order to protect. If they see you want to react, they will kill you. It is people that want to react, the indigenous people that are killed, that if they now organize to pursue them, the military will stop them and start shooting at them. That is a country you want us to be, a country of terrorists. And they are not doing this only doing sake. They are politically, lobbying United Nations, lobbying powerful countries, America, Britain, the Western countries, to be on their side. And you, what do you know? Buying and selling. Gossiping. You think that everything is okay. You are in a grave danger. As long as Nigeria is concerned, you are in a grave danger. The jihadism of Ottoman Danfodio, which he started 1804, he never finished. He never ended. The Fulani, they continue it. How many years now? 200 and something years. They continue. Do you see that? That is why they're on top. You understand? Continue listening.
The Atiap president, however, appeals to the government and security agencies to step up efforts in addressing the protracted security challenges going on in southern Kaduna.
And their end seats. After killing the people, there are people, the indigenous people, Zango Katav, they'll come. Please, we urge the government to take care of security situation. The Fulani, they will laugh. You are calling the people killing you. The same mantra always. We urge Nigerian military to help us. Nigerian government should help us. And they say, okay, they will receive visitation of maybe Nigerian government agent to come there and assure them that, don't worry, everything, just be law-abiding. Be law-abiding citizens. I hope they don't, maybe they don't use these words again as we have been attacking them with these words. Just be law-abiding citizens, go about their normal businesses. Those that have died, go and deposit them in the mortuary or you bury them, because every one of us will die now. So that is it. We investigate everything and case closed. They will enter their car back and start laughing. You know, it's like a drama, cinema, like a drama. Just be law-abiding, go around their normal businesses. Do not take law into your hands. Government is there for you. We will go to the root cause of the matter. We will investigate everything. Case closed. The bandits, the Fulani terrorists, they call bandits. The terrorists, the Fulani terrorists that attacked Nigerian Defense Academy. Where is the investigation? Nient. All that is happening, investigation, nient, nada. And Nigerians are zombie moving around. Bandits are being accompanied by Nigerian military in order to continue the complete conquest of every community in Nigeria. But it is in Biafra land that they will see. It doesn't matter which group they have with them. We are here. We are here. Continue listening.
Still talking security, and this time in the southeast, where the air component of Operation Udoka has carried out several strikes on IPOB and ESN locations at Mother Valley, Osumugu in Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State, and at Akwibe in Okigwe local government area of Imo State. A statement from the Nigerian Air Force states that the attacks were carried out on Tuesday were the result of credible intelligence that the terrorists had.
Do you see the propaganda? Do you see how how they use aircraft, military aircraft, to come and bomb our side? Notwithstanding, these are criminal camps being set up by the same politicians in order to blackmail IPOB. The result is what you are hearing. That is what they want. When they bomb all those criminals that are being set up by the same politicians, paid by politicians like Hope Uzodimma & Co, in order to cause problem. Now when they bomb them, they will come on air and say, we bomb IPOB camp, we bomb, and they call terrorists. Easy. But the people that are on the rampage in the north, everywhere, they call them bandits. Don't you see that there is something terribly wrong in anybody that is calling himself a Nigerian? Don't you see that there is something completely terribly wrong in the minds, in the heads of every Nigerian? Here they are swift. They come, they bomb everywhere. Ordinary criminals that are being sponsored by them only to blackmail IPOB. Oh, we have bombed the IPOB camp in Osomo, in where criminals, Hope Uzodimma criminals are operating with other politicians. And okay, very swift. But to bomb bandits in Zambisa Forest and other places of the north, they say no. They will destroy you. They don't want to upset or destroy the ecosystem. Do you see, in a country that everybody should be a citizen or equal citizen, in a republic, do you see that? Now can they check you? There is no option. I mean, there is no other option to Biafra restoration. I am telling you honestly. There is no other. Is it that sorry, I was hearing that my voice was being distorted. But is it okay now? I think it's okay. Why? I cannot understand. I wasn't observant in order to notice it. So please, if there is any distortion in my voice, you let me know, please. Because we need to hear this gospel in its entirety. So, as I was saying, look at the speed they came to bomb criminal gangs in Biafra land. Yes, they are criminals, but they are being sponsored by the government. And why are they doing it? In order to do what? To blackmail IPOB, to label IPOB. You know, it's normal, it's common thing being done by governments. You know, for example, during the time of Operation Desert Storm, or not Operation Desert Storm, when George Bush wanted to invade Iraq, Saddam Hussein, he wanted regime change. He started by ordering his the CIAs to give instigate any reason for us to go there. It's on secret reports. George Bush called the CIAs, the whole secret services and others. Say, please, I need an excuse. I need to know an excuse. Just fabricate one thing for us to go there. And now they couldn't see, and they say, okay, now let us say Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. You see? That is the thing. So they need any excuse. That is what they do. That is what they are doing in our land. We know all these things. They just need they tell Hope, just make sure that you increase the tempo of the criminals. You know, criminality in our land. Just make sure, sponsor them, so that we will have a excuse in order to bomb there and now label it to IPOB. And he's doing the job. That is the reality. That is the truth about it. You know, he will sponsor them in secret. Now he will tell the Nigerian government everything, and they will come on board. And after, Channels Television is there, as you are hearing, to call IPOB terrorists. So there are the people that are doing all these things. We bomb them. We destroy their camps. That is life from the pit of hell. But the real terrorists, they don't call them terrorists, they call them bandits. Do you see that the world we are in is not balanced? Do you see that? It's not balanced at all. They call these people bandits, and they tell them, oh no, don't ever attack them. It was captured on video. Go to Jonas Raphael on my timeline, scroll down, you will see. We are bandits. The terrorists, they call bandits, hardened terrorists, that fallen terrorists, that are attacking everywhere in the Sahel, from Mali, Burkina Faso, everywhere. They are attacking. They have their solace abode in Nigeria, and many of them have risen to power. Many of bandit members are in Asorok. Many are governors. Many are senators. So they are protecting them. They don't call them terrorists. Now they change this. They say call them bandits, so that it will be sexy. But in our land, ordinary criminals, they call them terrorists, labeling them that it is IPOB. Do you see what we are saying? That is why, I say Igbo people, Biafran politicians they are not supposed to be. I will play you another voice. Let me leave this one here. You understand?
Perfected plans to disrupt civic activities lined up in the coming days in Anambra State and other states in southeast Nigeria from their concealed bunkers at Mother Valley.
Just to demonize IPOB.
Statement further notes that airstrikes were also conducted on the same day at IPOB and ESN hideouts in Akwibe in Imo State after detailed analysis of intelligence on the terrorists converging for a likely rendezvous at their enclave.
Do you see how the world, sometimes I look at this world, before when I don't understand how the world politics work, I used to be annoyed, but now I have understood. So it doesn't pain me again. I have now understood that the world is a world of exploitation, a world of injustice, a world where black could be imposed. You will be seeing something black, they tell you say it's white. If you say no, what I'm seeing is black, they kill you. As long as you can impose that you are really, that thing you want on anybody, you have the capacity to do it, you do it. That is what the world is all about. So I'm no more worried. I have understood how the world works, or how the world, the politics works. It's not like the way we see it. No, we are people now. We don't kill now. The United Nations come and save us. So we love life. We love life. You know, we cherish life. They are laughing at you. Let me tell you, the whole people that are developed, people that are the rich countries of today are the most brutal set of people on earth. Go and research about them. The most brutal set of human beings on earth, the Europeans, they are the richest in this world, the wealthiest, because they brutalize people. They go to your place, they take your land, they conquer you, they brutalize you, and today you are cherishing them as very good people. Oh, they are the best. After all, they give their names to angels. They are Angel Michael. Oh, there is Jesus. He is white. They program you to believe all this garbage. I call them garbage. Today, anyway, don't miss Saturday, oh please. Don't miss Saturday. It's going to be as tough as usual. And bring your questions or your arguments, please. Opposing arguments. Don't be on the sideline gossiping. I call it gossip. If you be in a comment section, give them one here. Come and let us argue together. Let us reason together. It's allowed. It doesn't mean that we are enemies. You understand? So this is a world where hardcore terrorists are now called the bandits, whereas innocent IPOB that is legally fighting, legally under United Nations Charter of self-determination, that is legitimate, now we are called the terrorists. And fighter jets are being used in order to kill people in our land and label them in order to blackmail IPOB. Do you see the world we are in? Do you see? Are you listening to the world we are in? I have said this. There is nothing like truth or lie. As long as your interest is collective, I'm not talking about the private interest. Collective interest. You can fight, fight dirty. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if you think that we are gentle, too gentle, that we wear immaculate white clothes, that we cannot even enter into Gota, and you want to fight and as dirty fight, before you arrive Gota, we are there waiting for you. That is how to restore a country. I mean a nation. Do you understand? Not being crying always. Lamentation. Read the book of lamentation always. Oh, we lament. The Europeans, they sentence or they come to our land, colonize or sentence us to kneel down, raise your hand. You know what that thing means? Surrender. You surrender to them, and that is what people don't understand, the significance of what we are doing in your so-called places of worship today. What they program you to do, always you kneel down, you raise your hand up, is total surrender to the colonial masters. That is what you are doing today. Close your eyes, surrender, and continue begging, crying. Whereas the people that are brutalizing you are succeeding. We need to change mentality. You understand? This world doesn't harbor weakness. For your information, this world we are in, planet Earth, I don't know, maybe another planet, but planet Earth we are in doesn't harbor weakness. Are you hearing me? Maybe you'll be surprised. Let me play another clip for you, please, for your information. This is an Igbo politician, Mazi Pius Anyim, I think Anyim. Listen to what he said. This is their mentality, and this is what they have been working. I will explain to you. Just listen, please. Just listen.
There is clearly a nexus between the current high level of insecurity in the southeast and the fact that some criminal elements are unleashing mayhem under the cover of agitation for Biafra.
Yes.
We must emphasize that the circumstances that led to Biafra agitation in 1967 is not the same as what is happening today. Therefore, we must endeavor to point out the difference in the present agitation. Today, we do not have anything that in any way approximates to the situation in 1967.
Now, watch this man. This is in a summit. Southeast. He's talking. This is an Igbo intellectual politician. The way they reason. Listen up. Now, he said there is the present day Biafra agitation. He has no the basis. Let me paraphrase him. It doesn't have any basis like the one of 1967. Which means in the one of 1967, you know, we were slaughtered in our numbers. Pogrom were committed directly in huge numbers against us. Before now, we have to say, okay, let us, as we cannot be safe in Nigeria, let us go. Now, he's saying that there is no basis for what we are doing today. Which means they never kill us to the, to the degree of for us to react. Do you see the Igbo man brain? Therefore, we have to wait until similar situation of 1967. Now, when it comes to when they kill us, in scale, both in present you. They don't talk about, they don't see the difficulties, the marginalization that is going on, even the killing, the militarization of our land that is stifling us, the organ harvesting everywhere in our land. What is it today we started seeing the riot riot in the north, that the killing of the north by the northerners against Igbo. Every time our people run, our people became Ben Johnson. Some many Igbo people you see in Niger Republic, they didn't go there just voluntarily. Some of them is when they run because some people to leave maybe Sokoto to start running when there is problem, they are killing Igbo people. It will cross different places, different northern places to come to reach even middle belt before entering south. So they have no chance of survival. Many of them that time they run, enter Kuku and cross border, enter Niger to be safe. And from there now they start establishing, doing their business. Say, the Kuku stay there. This is what this man is saying, that we, the basis of our Biafran agitation should be reconsidered. That what happened in 1967 never happened again. It never happened to push us to start, agitating. A people with water bodies everywhere in Biafra land. No seaports. We are stifled economically. A cutoff mark of somebody in Jigawa is 10, whereas cutoff mark in Enugu, Imo, Biafra land is 200 or 250 to enter the same school. And the person that scored 10 to enter, tomorrow he will become the director. Whether he finish or not, he doesn't need to finish his 4 years or to get any degree. He will be recalled and given job direct. And that person that has everything is number one. He will become a servant to this person. And they are not seeing it. No, they don't see it. No airport, they don't see all these things. They don't see the large numbers of our graduates, our youths that are first class honors. They are riding keke. People that should be helped, just under good governance, they become genius. They manufacture, they produce things. No, they are riding keke. And that riding keke, one way or the other, the military, police, Nigerian police will kill them, shoot, for not giving 50 naira bribe or 100 naira bribe. No, they are not seeing all these things. They say we have to wait because he's living well. If he will fly, go to London or Germany or America or Canada and treat himself, his children are all abroad in good schools. If as he has name, maybe any of the children, he can beg for them to be appointed anywhere in Nigeria government. So for him, others are nonsense. We are nothing. Do you see the egoism of Igbo people? Do you see that? Do you see the Fulani, how they are doing, how they are moving? They are protecting their Fulani terrorists. They say no, you have to negotiate with them. They are being marginalized. You have to bring up a ministry, create a ministry of livestock for the Fulani to develop them, to give them special attention. They are pushing, always pushing. But in our own, look at Lendi. Ndị anyị ga-ekwupụta ha represent anyị echi when he come out to be Igbo president, say na onye Igbo is Igbo president, let us give him. Oh Chineke, how I wish that we will remove sentiments or we lower it to the lowest, to the minimum in our lives. It will be good. Continue listening. This man said we need to wait until they slaughter us to the large scale of genocide before, if we are talking of Biafra, they will accept. This is the reason why, let me tell you, Iwanya will say he's going to Finland in order to talk with that Berima. These are things set up, what they set up. This is, others are doing politics to benefit their people collectively, like the Fulani. Igbo politicians are doing politics in order to set up their people, bring us down. They set up this man. I never even talk about him in my program, but I'm just giving an instance. They first of all set up this man in order to be causing confusion. The governors, the politicians are using their political talks in order to cause mayhem, criminality, rampant everywhere in our land. So that now, they will now blackmail IPOB. You understand? And in blackmailing IPOB, they will relegate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the background and bring up another person that in order to oppose him or impose on everybody. Our people, the politics they play is self-destructive politics. Not construction, no. Self-destructive politics. This is what they are doing. Now, when you hear Iwanya say, we go this, they know in order to hype, they continue hyping that name so that that name will now grow more than usual because it is somebody they created for a purpose. And the purpose is what they are doing so that they will now reduce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's influence. Are you watching? Are you seeing what I'm saying? So that they can reduce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's influence because they are not comfortable with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They know, they see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is he can never change his position. He can never compromise his position. Remember why they invited Operation Python dancing against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to kill him after having meeting with the southeastern governors and other politicians. They told him, we are the politicians. We know how things work. Audios Okano say, you don't understand the dynamics of Nigerian politics. We do. Now, what is going to be given to you so that you tune down this agitation? He gave them, he wrote it within 9 words. All of them gathered. He gave them list. He said, at least, I am not fighting this for myself. When they try to bribe him, now instead that is the mantra of these people you are hearing their voice. Very devilish set of human beings. Mazi Nnamdi can't tell them, no, it's not business as usual. I am different. If you want me to tune down Biafra agitation, at least for now, go to Aso Rock, go to Abuja and get something. Not I will, no, be doing it. Bring the seaports, bring back One seaports, One, Warri seaports, bring it. Build infrastructures in our land. Build the international airport, at least for a start. He gave them these conditions. He wrote it he penned it down. They say, okay. They discuss among them. They say, we will get back to you. They talked among themselves, saying, now this man want to put shame in us. He's asking the impossible. Who among us can go to Abuja to deliver this paper? They say, oh boy. And their handlers call them from Abuja, say, hey, have you talked with that boy? What did they say? Sir. No need to bring military. We have agreed to kill. Just do away with him. Kill him, no problem. They say, hey, now you people are talking. They invited Nigerian military in order to come and kill their brother, their Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is fighting for the better lives of our people. Now, this is what he's saying. This is what he's saying. Look at, continue listening, please.
There is absolutely no consensus on the purpose, content, method, and boundaries of today's Biafra agitation. I therefore call for a return by all those involved in this agitation.
That warrants us like in 1967. So as they are there in Abuja, they are there in Lagos, living large. That we should rethink until they start killing us. When they kill us to the extent of 1967, they will see it. The barest minimum. You understand? And now you become born again. So it's not about the Igbo politicians. No. These people didn't come from another race. They didn't fall down from planet Jupiter. Except tomorrow, if another Igbo man rose up to another ordinary person might not accept it. Do you understand? After all, maybe 30 years ago, he was an ordinary hustler, a scammer in Lagos, living his life. Maybe that time also, if you talk to him, he will say, nah, our Igbo politicians are bad. Look at them. They don't even represent us. What thing we could do? Now, they make us the hustle for Lagos now. What thing we could do now with the hustle? That is, if you ask, maybe who opposed them at that time, maybe 30, 40 years that time, is what he will be saying. Blaming Igbo politicians. But today, the same goes to Korocha. The same goes to, what is Ikwikwi, Obiano. Maybe before he traveled to America, he was hustling. If you ask me, go to him, he will start blaming right now. Igbo politicians are bad. Look at the way, even no road, they are not represented. But later on, he grew up to become a politician, and that character start emerging, the natural character. So I beg to differ that it's only Igbo politicians. I say it's in all of us. Only that if you are able to lower your selfishness, you are enlightened. You understand? This is what this man Anyem is vomiting. Continue listening.
In rethinking the Biafran agitation, we need to honestly articulate what have been the outcomes or impact of the agitation so far. For example, in my own opinion, in the last 4 years, every Monday has been declared by some non-state actors as sit-at-home day.
Do you see why they continue pushing for this sit-at-home? That Monday sit-at-home. Are you now seeing it? This is just like what I told you before. I want people to continue understanding me, please. These are the reasons why, because they were waiting for something in order to use it, hold it as an excuse. And that is why they told their agent in Finland and say, do not stop this sit at home. Continue. Because they know that they are going to use it in order to make national comments, in order to call for the destruction of IPOB. Oh, now criminals are everywhere. Oh, Monday sit at home is making us lose. Now, this man that is talking this thing, he is talking about the consequences of what is happening, but he never addressed the root cause of the agitation. Do you see where they are evil? They don't address the root cause of the agitation. When you see the Fulani elites, political elites, they keep on saying, oh, you know, why this look at the Sheikh Gumi. Go back and read what he had been saying when he visited the bandit. He used to visit them. They are his boys. He take photos with them. All of them, the politicians, they take photos with them heavily armed. They will come and tell them, these people, the Fulani, you know, they have been marginalized. You know, they need to create schools for them in the bush. They need to have special spaces for them all around Nigeria for them to graze their cattle. They continue making the point, oh, this is why they are carrying their noise against Nigeria, against Nigerian government. So if Nigerian government will address it, they continue drawing the attention of people, to international community, to people listening to the root cause of what they seem that what they are doing. They seem the root cause. But these people, our own people, hey, Igbo, no, the city at home is making us lose money. But they are the IPOB has called off this seat at home several times. Now they use their agents in order to continue perpetrating it because they know where they are heading to. Are you seeing? When I say that Igbos have bad politics, they don't know how to play politics. They play politics of self-destruction. Some people will argue with me. I don't know why. We are primitive mindsets. Only IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, opened our eyes on how to even play politics of survival or collective advancement. Do you understand me? Look at what this, he never addressed, he never even talk about, say, okay, why are these people agitating? Let us address the root cause. He never mentioned it. Unlike the Fulani, they don't even tell you, they don't go the difficulties they are causing to people. They don't tell the public if they mount on podium, on international press, on the media. They don't even talk about the damages the bandit, the Fulani terrorists are causing. They neglect that side. What they always continue pinpointing is the root cause of what they are saying. They start bringing points that are baseless also, but they start bringing it. Oh, they are being marginalized. Oh, Fulani, they have to. They continue driving that point. That is politics of collective survival or collective interest. But our people, hey, you are hearing it now. It's not from me. Are you not hearing it? Continue listening. In Angante, you are that you are listening. That selfishness is there inside you. It's there inside me. But it is this enlightenment message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that opened our eyes, and we have to lower it. Lower that selfishness. You understand? But these people continue listening.
The enforcement had been brutal, leading to enormous loss of lives and property. It is estimated that hundreds of lives and hundreds of billions of naira have been lost to the sit-at-home order and its enforcement. 2. Life has become very difficult in the Southeast, and almost every successful person in the Southeast is in self-exile. If care is not taken, very soon, none of us will come home, no matter the number of security personnel you carry.
But these are the people that are causing, that are bringing this criminality. IPOB have been working all around the clock, shouting every time, in order to alert the whole world listening that look, IPOB is different from this criminality, that this criminality are government sponsored, in order for them to use it as a tool in what you are hearing today. That is how they do politics of self-destruction. They don't address the root cause of anything. No, they don't, because they are selfish.
3. Social and economic activities have been dislocated. Businesses have collapsed. No social activity can any longer safely take place in the zone, and no new businesses have been attracted to the zone.
They don't even address the fact that look, the governor of Imo State is a Supreme Court governor that is imposing the Imo people. That is part of the problem. People don't want him. People didn't vote for him. People didn't put him in office. It was put into office by Abuja direct. No, they don't address it. These are people you call politicians, right? That want our development and advancement. The answer is no. Mazi, he said that Igbos have no politicians. Maybe he's listening to me. I'll be bringing him as usual, please, because it's been a long time. What we have are businessmen, traders, businessmen. Anything that enter their hand, they use it for business, nothing more. If they see themselves in the political domain, they use it for business, because that is what they know. They don't know anything about politics. Look at what somebody will be vomiting openly. He don't try to address the root cause or let people ponder, carry people's mindset to go, this thing that is happening, what is the root cause? No, they don't do it. But watch the Fulani politicians. Anytime they are addressing the issue of their Fulani terrorists, they call bandits, they will always be telling people the root cause of all these things. They always paint the terrorists, paint them to be white. No, they are victims. They are victims. The world, Nigeria is not fair to them. They are ordinary people rearing cow, but after their businesses, they are being this and that harassed by, they continue making everybody, listening to them in order to have pity on the terrorists. But look at these people. Look at them. You are hearing them on the politics. In the politics.
If care is not taken, very soon, every means of livelihood in the zone may dry up. Heavy arms and ammunition have become instruments of political campaigns, resulting in gross voter apathy. If care is not taken, very soon, Southeast will lose national political relevance.
The Southeast have any political relevance again? He said very soon. Where is Igbo presidency? Which so-called Southeast or Biafran politician can ever talk again? Who is credible? Who again? He said very soon. These people are living in Cloud Cooker land. They are not living in reality. After all, they have wage. It's only in Nigeria you see you be in your SUV as a politician or as an elite. You be in your SUV, people don't near you. In your house, you have a 10-meter wall around you with cameras everywhere. People don't near you. So you are living in a different world from other people. And that is why they don't know, they don't understand the reality. Do you see? Let me finish it.
As votes from Southeast will no longer be of any consequence. Crime and criminality have become widespread in Southeast because common criminals have taken advantage of the agitation to advance their evil enterprise.
So, as common criminals are taking advantage, so their solution is let us stop the agitation. And who use the common criminals? Politicians. Who give them guns? Politicians. Who push them in order to continue what they are doing, the committing crimes? Politicians. No, now, in my solution, Igbo man, mercantile solution. Now, don't go chaka boom. 1970. Oh, now we are dying. Oh, now Juku, stop this. They surround him. Now stop this. Now we are dying. They start sabotaging him until Reverend. What is the name of the Reverend Bishop that went and kuku tell him? Maybe thus says the Lord, you have to stop. And the Pope tell me, you have to stop. And they stopped. That is Igbo man's solution. Now let us stop. Now stop. No more. Hey, one Nigeria. And 52, 53 years, we are still worse than we were. South Sudan fought for 39 years. 2 times. Are you understanding me? People that go to the grassroots, they say no. Even if it's one person that remains, let us continue. South Sudan fought for 39 years. First, they fought for 22 years and have a truce. They have agreement. It ended into autonomy, autonomous region. After less than 10 years, the Sudan want to encroach to start doing what they did. They say they carry arm again. By that time, the first set of people that fought, they have grown old. Others say no, we will continue. That is how people behave. But the Igbo solution is, as long as it's not, stop. Then what is the solution? What is the way forward? Stop first. After all, we will pray to God. God will give us solution. That is Igbo man's solution to issues. Mercantile solution. You buy something, maybe 100,000 naira. Immediately as you are coming, you come to your shop. Somebody just add 20,000. Say, make I sell them. I don't make 20,000. That is how it is. That is our solution to issues. We don't go to the grassroots. So that the world will say, it's him that stop it. They will praise him with sentiment. You are the one of our. They don't know that he prolonged our suffering. You understand? If they see you continue saying, no, I beg, everybody with sentiment will go against you. So they want us, because now the criminals are using the guise of IPOB, of fighting, agitating for Biafra, which they sponsored. Criminals are using it as a guise in order to commit crimes. Now, the remedy, what is the solution? Okay, stop agitation. So that when we stop agitation, even worse. Now, in the next 20 years, people will start again. Igbo man solution. Politics at all. People will recount, I'm telling you honestly.
Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the above, I call for the following actions. We must articulate and put on record the human, material, and social losses occasioned by police insecurity. This data may appeal to the senses of our young men and women who are involved in this agitation.
Do you see it? His solution is let us stop, call off, rethink, don't continue. As they are trying to raise another, their own person. There is something, when you look at what happened in South Sudan, when the agitation, the fight was too long that the conscience of the world is pricked. Everything. Do you know the atrocities, the genocide being committed against Southern Sudanese? You know, when our people, they will say, oh, they kill us. I say, but we have to, there is no way they can kill all of us. We have to continue until we get what we want. As long as, you know, we are fighting both the propaganda, both everywhere, we are shouting also to the world. The South Sudan, 39 years, 1 year to 4 decades, they fought. To the extent they have the lost boys, they are orphans everywhere in the world. They call them the lost boys of Sudan. They don't have no mother, no father, no, you know, they just carry them. But today they have a country. Do you know what the Europeans did? Do you know what the West did? They say, okay, you have your revered leader, John Garang, who started that, masterminded the second fight for liberation. They say, okay, we will give you independence, but you are not going to go with him. This John Garang is not going to be in your midst, but we will give you independence. So that they put on chaos, problems everywhere. Have you imagined that kind of scenario in our land? You know, sometimes, you know, there are things we don't want to, because of sentiment, we don't want to go that side. But people are planning. Do you understand? They don't want, this world is a wicked world where nobody wants you to succeed. You have to fight for your success. You will fight. South Sudan, on the eve of truce, ceasefire, signing for everything, negotiation for independence now. John Garango, United Nations intervened. I think it's a United Nations helicopter that carried him from where he signed the ceasefire, everything, prior to going to referendum. Now on air, the thing crashed. They say, we are going to give you independence. We are going to allow you. This is a wicked world. The people controlling this world, if they put it fairly, they will not benefit the West. Do you understand me? They killed John Garang so that you know, everywhere will be on fire. And that is what happened in South Sudan. Because they know that if John Garang has been there till the end, till the finishing of the referendum, he will sanction, you know, when he talk, everybody will listen. And his word is everybody's command. But they remove him from the picture and gave them independence. Do you see how the world works? Do you understand? So that they bring out, this person say, no, I follow this one, I follow the other one. This one say, no, it's Garang, our leader John Garang, that put me in this position. So nobody can, you know, confusion everywhere. That resulted in the heavy civil war that lasted for how many years in South Sudan? Do you see how the West functions? We are in a wicked world. You have to know this. The world is a very wicked, unjust place. You have to fight your way to be on top. No, there's no pity in this world. No pity. No person cares whether you are alive or dead. Even they want you dead so that they take all your resources. So let us stop being apologists. Do you understand? Do you understand me? Now, what we are witnessing in this world is for you to know. I want you to understand that it is not the way you are seeing this. You know, we Biafrans, we have I want to be Chuku. The way we monopolize God, we visualize God Chuku. Let me be using Chuku as a God of mercy, God of, very myopic way of viewing things. You forgot that even God of rats, you don't understand. They now come and visualize us, to have this mindset. We are good people. We value life. That's why you have to pity us. No person give a damn about your life. It is you that we have to fight, and come up. Do you understand? Do you think the world has pity? Think again. Before I open the lines, please, I want to play this last clip. It's in Niger State. We are mine. People are mining. The state has the monopoly. It is for the state. Gold is abundant in Niger State, if you don't know. It is not in the federal property. But oil in Biafra land, gas in our land is a federal property. Coal in Enugu is a federal property. Everything in our land is Nigeria, is for Nigeria, is for federal. But Zamfara gold, diamond, Niger State gold, Borno Californium, and all the rare earth is for them. Do you see, in a Nigeria you want us to be? Please listen. Let me play it. Please listen.
453 licenses given to mining operators in the state. Out of these, 369, which is about 81.46%.
They give mining licenses or mining license by the state governor, by the state government in Niger State. It is for the state, not for the federal government. And you see Biafrans zombing. Oh, Nigeria, our country, Nigeria. They are looking at you as a very foolish and hopeless set of people. I am telling you honestly. Why? Because you cannot come together. Oh, no. Igbo man want to dominate me. He want to take my oil. But we have oil everywhere, in every part of Biafra land. There is oil. There is gas. Gas in Imo State is the highest. It has the highest reserve of gas in the whole of Africa. How many hundreds of billions of cubic meters of gas? The largest reserve of gas is in Imo State, in the whole of Africa. That is from where they were piping this thing down to Niger Republic, down to Europe, from Imo State. But it's a federal thing. Gold in Zamfara, in Niger, in Adamawa, in all other materials, resources, they are for the states. Any Igbo man, any Biafran that is championing Nigeria cause, you are hopeless, completely hopeless. Listen.
Were given specifically for mining gold. This high number of gold licenses indicates that there's a lot of gold in the state.
There is a lot of gold in Niger State. This is Channel Television. Is a lot of gold, but who is profiting? The citizens of the states. The state government. The state government is for them. They give license, but in our land, even to give license for to bomb, of human, because worst part of it is that our people don't even see they don't read the danger. They don't, because if you see all these things, you don't need to. We need to gather around because so is the Niger State. Say there is a huge deposit of gold, and the people are, you will hear it. People are going there mining, making life out of, not even those that are given license by the state government, not the federal government of Nigeria, by the state government. But in our land, coal in Enugu is for for the federal government. Look at how they have quietly dismantled our railway lines. Who mentioned about it? This man, Anyim, that is talking hopelessly. Did they talk about our railway lines that we are dismantled quietly, sending us into stone age? But you are selfish. Fathom. It cannot make you understand the situation they are putting us. Here, we tell ourselves the truth. Listen, please, before I open my lines.
Areas where there is the most banditry, like Shiroro, Munya, and There's a lot of gold in the state. The areas where there is the most banditry, like Shiroro, Munya, and Rafi local government areas, also happen to have the biggest gold deposits. However, there are some serious problems in these mining.
Do you see the Fulani? They go for where they go for where that is rich. They say where the bandit, that is where terrorists, Fulani terrorists are pursuing people away from their land, is where they have the highest gold deposits. Do you understand me? You know, this world, you need to fight. You need to be brutal. As a people, you should know how to take people something by force. Study history now. You will know, you will see it. People that progress are people that know how to organize themselves, go another place, steal people's things. If you talk, they slaughter you. That is, they progress. And at the end, the people join them, praise them. Like Belgium, King Leopold, that slaughtered 15 million people, or more than, Congolese. And today he is a saint. Saint Leopold, pray for us. You are imploring him to pray for you. You are a killer. That is how the world is. You call him angel. When you see, oh, he is angel. That is how the world is. If you say, oh, no, we are, we have respect for Europeans that slaughtered humanity, they are on top today. And if they give you visa to Europe, you will go and you say it's God that do it. You go and give testimony. But these are the people that slaughtered the human race in order to reach where they are. Therefore, the world we are in does not recognize weak people, weaklings. No, they recognize people that do hard things. That is how the world is. Do you understand me? Continue listening.
In areas including banditry, child labor, worker exploitation, illegal mining, and the dangerous use of chemicals like sodium cyanide. Because of these issues and to improve security and revenue, Governor Umar Bago decided to temporarily stop mining activities.
People are mining everywhere. First and foremost, form a task force. Stop every mining, whether it's legal or illegal.
This is a governor, Mohammed Bago of Niger State. He's giving order to stop mining. I could remember last time when Wike was still governor, he come out and say he's a police chief and military chief. They have oil. They are sponsoring bunkering. They have oil mines in different states. But I don't have. He's crying. I said, governor, he don't have mouth on the resources in his backyard. But these people, they give a command because it is for them. A governor. It is not for Nigeria. Nigeria federal government that does not have a say in what goes on there. Highest, they pay them small tax. Finish. He gave order. He giving order. He said, stop mining until we see how things are. Do you see that? Do you see the difference? Why can't you do that? Because you are watching Igbo man. Igbo man say, I'm not Igbo. You are divided. You cannot join together in order to have a common front. These people did it. That is why they are more than you. Do you understand? Do you see a problem? One of our brothers, Nnamdi, that is going about using his resources in order to bring awareness about, uniting Igbos. Other forces are threatening him. And you don't see even Igbo mainstream or Haneze come to his rescue or talk about him. No? Because they don't care. That is not their problem. What matters to them is everybody is looking. And individual progress is rubbish, is nothing. You can, without we, there will be no I. Do you understand me? It is this thing that we're supposed to understand. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started by gathering us together IPOB will shout one family, something that no other person has been able to achieve. We have a focus that look at where we are going as a people. We gather us Biafrans in families all over the world. That is something great, something very, very great to be achieved. Because we are people that everybody wants to get his own thing, get his own money, get it. Everybody know how to look for money. Now you they pay me. Now you will pay my ticket. Now you do give me every time the same thing. But where are we? People that we are that are not supposed to, that are not worthy of removing the shoe, our shoelace are controlling us. Can't you ask yourself why? Because we are not in a bunch. We are scattered. Mentally we are scattered. Every one of us, no person can talk to you. Look at some groups, no person can talk to you. Everybody, when you want to talk, you bring me. You see, the way I used to do my thing. If it is, you see me, you see, everything is centered on me. Very primitive way of thinking. Me. Can't you remove that me and let us be in that group and go low so that things will be okay? That is why, that is the secret of the Fulani. Don't you know that? As a bunch, you have broom. Take your broom, the local broom. You use it to sweep. It carries dirt. It can sweep because it's in a bunch. It can remove the dirtiness, the dirt. Remove it. But to remove one single one, use it to sweep. It cannot remove nothing. That is very simple. Very simple. Nature gave us everything we need to know. Only if we are down to it to learn. That is it. Now let me play this thing. Let me finish it. Go on listening.
Niger State, I've given you a marching order. Let us take an inventory of people that are mining in Niger State. Whether you are quarrying, whether you are taking, stop them. Let them.
Not far from Mina, the capital of Niger State, there's a mining site that's been closed in line with the governor's directives. However, some illegal mining is still ongoing and it attracts women and children daily. This is the result of poverty that is also prevalent in the area. This lady, Ladi John, a mother of 5 who had lost her bean cake business to inflation, comes to this site daily to dig up soil and wash it. She's not alone here, as Shamsuddin Abdullahi, who couldn't continue his education after high school, joined.
I will leave it here. I just want you to understand, to see, to hear it. In the same country you are, our resources, it becomes the whole Nigeria. It becomes for Nigeria. You don't even have, look in Izombe, as somebody testified, he went there, he said nothing. People are living, like a miserable life. But this is a place that is sustaining Nigeria. You understand? Where the gas come out from, people, nothing there. But the gas that is going to fire the whole of Europe. Don't you see that there is something terribly wrong? I will stop here. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start talking. Start calling. Please don't go away. I'll be right back.
Owase biko mere opportunity ajo biko kowa room of ma the 2021 distinguished senator who posed the Mapokola where na stadium so na youth empowerment. As a youth empowerment, anyị kwuru bịa fill your form with hope no youth empowerment. Do you know that later Camera man on as a macro financial bank loan? After Mbrabangu, also 250,000 was because the quantity like a in a maybe 235,000 account m editor tola 15,000. My brother makwa now ndị nnasa distance kpọwazi ka abịa kwụọ ụgwọ loan anyị na while as state government is saying no youth empowerment ha nyere anyị maka ndị mere skill acquisition and other things ndị mụrụ aka ama na hope etinye mmadụ na agbagharịa anụ m like this na editor to ego na akaụntụ m ụwa silebara nya nwe ihe na-ekwu n'okwu a gị kwuo ya o isi ekwuole m egbo anyị abala one chance n'aka hope
na nwanne owe eziokwu business m na ndị Access Bank mege ndị Access Bank asụmụ na m nọrọ na loan enwere ebe m nọ na loan m na-ekwe ha akwụ m sọ ha washio na enwe ebe ọbụla m nọ na loan because anatụrụ m loan before ha asụmụ na ha nye m adreesị the bank ngado dị ha sọwụ that youth empowerment hope mere at that time no free money no loan na ha direct the place ngado na the place side the angels along the angels road there that one uncompleted building ha no there ha some na the bank na ego hope na ya loan no free money no loan na aga kwụghachi ya and kwụghachi ya ga-apụtazi 230,000 ha nyere ga ozi 300 and something thousand in return no ha ga return back one ike agwụ m believe me ya ha enye m form that I na m akwụ the money na aga reduct the money na account m na one day ga anọ me put the money na account m that means ihe hope gwuru Imo State na wayo and ndị hope nere ego aburu ibu mmadụ rikere ebe 5,000 hope deceive tinye na debt but ama so many Imo State ama na ego na debt ha ji eji na onye ọbụla bana na debt list the whole bank ọbụla gara na aha gị na debt list ị na-amụ otu oshime hope edupuole ndị Imo State ọ ga-awe ha ga-eji eme campaign biko onye ọbụla ji eme campaign mee ka ọ gaa viral ka ndị Imo State mara na hope egwuola ya wayo hope siri ndị Imo State ezigbo oshi. Ndewo.
Ọnụ mesugole nde mmanụ chei onye gbandu jiri nwayọ sonwo ụwa o onye Aniru kpọmpịtị n'azụ ọ chọgbuola onwe n'elu ụwa kama oji ngaji eri chelekwe ndị eji aka maka ndị ụwa ọ dị egwu
ọwa sị biko mere opportunity ajọrụ biko kọwatụrụ m ọfụma the 2021 distinguished senator Hope Uzodimma kpọkọlara anyị n'Owerri na stadium so na-eme youth empowerment as a youth empowerment anyị kwuru uju bịa fill your form with hope no youth empowerment. Do you know that later Kayambra man on a macro financial bank loan? After Mbrabangu, also 250,000 was because they went in like a inequizok. Maybe 235,000 account on editor tola 15,000. My brother makwa now, Nasa distance boys, Kaba Kwongo, Luna now. While as state government is saying no youth empowerment ha nyere anyị maka ndị mere skill acquisition and other things ndị mụrụ aka ama na hope etinye mmadụ na agbagharịa anụ m like this na editor to ego na akaụntụ m ụwa silebara nya nwe ihe na-ekwu n'okwu a gị kwuo ya o isi ekwuole m egbo anyị abala one chance n'aka hope
na nwanne owe eziokwu business m na ndị Access Bank mege ndị Access Bank asụmụ na m nọrọ na loan enwere ebe m nọ na loan m na-ekwe ha akwụ m sọ ha washio na enwe ebe ọbụla m nọ na loan because anatụrụ m loan before has someone name address the bank. Ngado there has all that's a youth empowerment you hope at that time. No war free money, no loan. Na had the right time the place Ngado at the place side the angels along the angels road there. That one uncompleted building hand or there. Has some na the bank. Now you go hoping and I will loan, no free money, no loan. Now I got Puachia and they Puachia got as if 230,000 and I got 300 and something thousand in return. No, I got return back. One week I believe me, Henium form that I am put the money, I got it out to the money in account. Now one thing gone, I may put the money in account. That means you hope Burimo State in a while, and then they open regular Buribu. Mother require 5,000. They hope the silver, Tiana debt. But I so many mistakes are man, ego now debt HJG. Now no banana debt list. The whole bank of the Grana again na debt list. In our more Toshime, hope do Polendimo State. Oga we had a GMA campaign Bicon. Onye ọbụla ji America campaign mee ka ọ gaa viral ka ndị Imo steeti mara na hope egwuola ya wayo hope siri ndị Imo steeti ezigbo oshi ndewo
ọnụ mesugbuole ndị mmadụ chee onye kpandu jiri nwayọọ sonwe ụwa onye
Today is the 28th day of the 9th month, being September 2023. Our lines are now open. Our direct line, as usual, is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 401 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. You can call us and give us your view about the issue discussed, because we are here to exchange information and knowledge. Therefore, call us and give us your view. I have a first caller already. Caller on, let me see, caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? You are the first caller. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Good evening from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. You are welcome back, because all these days, only your program is the program that I have I used to be listening because of time. I know I used to be engaged during these activities, working and other things. So when I come back from work like this is the only session I pay attention to know what is happening in my land, in my Biafra land and other places. So all this why you are not there, you are not on the air. It seems that I'm just totally off air of everything. Just like somebody being confused, have a small dementia somehow like that. So, but yesterday when you come back, I was so happy that I know it's not easy, but also I appreciate you for your dedication. It's not easy. My dear brother, a lot has been happening, a lot is happening, and a lot is about to happen. What I want to urge you now to plead with all Biafran platform where we speak on Radio Biafra and other places that we will bring in suggestion now. I think this time around, so how is it for it to sink down? That is to sink down is our problem now. Is what remains. He played an audio now that Hope Uzodinma played this guy, the one boy said that he played them well. But that is what is happening under the Hope of Uzodinma. He remembers him before Hope Uzodinma become governor, under Mazi Peter's platform. I always call there and say Hope Uzodinma is a criminal before he even before attempts to candidate. I called on daily basis. If anybody will go and listen to that, I make call and they say this man is very close to my house. From my house to Hope Uzodinma house, it's not up to 10 minutes with a bike. 5 minutes. He said, I know him very, very well. He's a criminal, a 419. So I've been complaining about him, but people doesn't pay attention and they still pay attention. I heard that one of our media warriors are talking 2 days ago. They said, no, that they have to, I've been calling him, they said they have mobilized people to vote him out. How will you vote out a criminal? Already the result of this upcoming election is with hope. So I'm just suggesting, I don't know whether the leadership will do anything to stop that man. The only solution to stop him is that on that day, everybody sleep in his house from the whole Imo State. Maybe 300,000 people from various places will come out and vote. They can't even give him winning.
Mazi, Mazi, can you hear me?
I'm hearing. I hear you.
If you do this, he will. You know, you have given him everything in the platter of gold. You understand? Do you remember? Do you remember during the time of Anambra election? Do you remember what happened?
Yeah.
They thought that IPOB as we do no election. IPOB kept quiet, but at the last day, the day to the election, it badaba. That is the reason why even this man in power now in Anambra was able to be elected with just few votes. Because Nigeria, have you forgotten that Nigeria, they hired the APC and their group, they hired the prisoners, brought prisoners from every place in other parts of Nigeria. Have you forgotten? To come and vote. But it is here home. So, immediately. If you say it now, how is he counter everything? You understand?
Yeah, that is true.
That's it. Okay.
I get your point. It's very, very quiet. It's very, very understandable. So what am I saying also in that sense that people saying that they will go and vote him out. If you vote, if you vote, you have empowered them. You come out. Already he has the result. Whether you vote or you don't vote, he has the result. He just want that day to see people in the street so that they will. If you vote him out, he will go to court. Court will set him, vote him in. If he win you on the table by rigging, you go to court, nothing will happen. Obi is dead. Obedient is dead. Nobody's talking about Obi obedient anymore. Now he has realized that it's not something can be solved by prayer. That people need the reactions. That's what he said. Now, what am I saying is that there are questions I will ask, but that question will come on Saturday. Maybe some on religious affair. I keep that question on to ask that question because I need verification from those questions. But I keep it on till on Saturday. Maybe you come on Saturday, then I ask those questions. Maybe you have somebody with you who you would like to fish out to know exactly what is happening. So, Mazi, my suggestion tonight or my contribution tonight is that we'll be telling our people on what to do. I think everybody has heard a lot of this, but they don't know even what to do. We begin now to tell our people what to do to stop our stupidity because it's beyond repair. But we should not, these young ones should not look upon these old men of 60, 50, 60. Most of them are the foolish ones. And the most educated ones among us are the most foolish ones among us. Because they are the people who knows where Jerusalem, the border of Jerusalem, but it didn't know their border between Afiku and other places. They don't know about it. So these are the most foolish people among us. If we look upon them to get what we want to focus for Biafra, believe me, 100 years we are here. We can't move. I saw what Ezeaku did 2 days ago. he brought grown-up children, or about 4 or 5 years children, where they are teaching them about Omenala Igbo. Then now these children grow up now without being concerned of religious affairs. To focus on Omenala Igbo, traditional. Do you think that will deceive during our time? Because so Mazi about it. The reason we don't know. And even they told us earlier, we know earlier about Biafra. I think a little light to Mazi Nnamdi could have germinated a lot of things. But why is taking so long? Because I know they are aware of Biafra issue and a lot of things. It is hidden under the carpet. I will accept our leader that came and brought this issue of Biafra and tell us the history we don't even know. Millions of things we don't know. So today we are proud of being sophisticated in reasoning and other things, understanding what happened to us and the nature of the people we are playing. He gives us the light to how to analyze issues, even the audio, what they said, and how it's happening in other places, including you people that have been up on the media to tell us a lot of things. So now, the answer now is for we to begin to build our people, tell them what to do, and the road to flow. Why am I asking that question now? Why am I saying this? Because that's one I brought up last time on your program. He said that there's something have to give way when you are talking about religion, that we are on Sunday, where do people go? I'm telling you, since 2008, I've not stepped my foot on church, on church, except or maybe you are doing occasion, you invite me, I will honor you, to respect you for your belief, and I'll go for the occasion. In other words, I don't go. On Sunday, I sit at my home. I doesn't feel anything. I don't even want to go out. So why should somebody be bothered that something must give up before there's? If you don't go out on Sunday and clap hands and come back just to show up that you wear better clothes, that's the only thing. So if you don't do that, you can't do rest. So we begin to tell our people on what to do. I think the best solution, begin to tell them what to do, because this thing is getting too much. Just like our people are like a pig. You wash them, you dress them, they still go back to where they are. So begin to try to see whether we'll be bringing the up. Preach, so I think it will help a lot to grow up our people. Thank you and God bless you. I'm expecting your program on Saturday. Thank you very much, Mazi.
There were. We must continue. I have a caller on Signal. I have people that have been calling on direct line, but I cannot pick you to keep you. And I will not be able to cut somebody that has been calling. So callers on direct line, mostly from home, you need to be timing your call. When you hear that somebody is trying to conclude, just start calling, because there is a delay. It will rhyme on the time of the person's conclusion, so that I'll pick you immediately. But as I'm waiting now, no calls. If somebody start talking, the calls start flooding in. But nonetheless, we move. Caller on Signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? There, Mazi, welcome to the program. Mazi, welite n'olu kenke ị na-ekwuzi ka o ya phone ka o gịnị? Welite olu.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now. It's better.
Okay.
Mazi, this your call is unlike Mazi. Can you hear me? This your call is unlike you. I don't know which is it. The phone you are using? Yes, remove it from a speaker, please, so that it will sound out. Otherwise, we don't even hear what you are saying. It's muffled.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mazi.
Now you come. Very clear now. Go on.
All right. Okay, thank you, Mazi. The clip you played, I think that person is Anyam Pius Anyam. I believe that that man, let me be honest with you, I don't even know that that man is still alive. I swear to God, I don't know that a person like Anyam Pius Anyam is still alive in the Igbo land. He was once a senator. What can Igbos remember Anyam Pius Anyam for? Nothing.
Mazi, these are vultures waiting.
Nothing.
They are waiting to quench. They are the agents that are being used in order to quench anything that will be of our collective interest. When the time reaches, now the marginalization that is going on, you can never see them come and talk against the militarization of Igbo land. You can never see them talk against checkpoints, how our people are being shot to pieces. No, you can never see them. When the Fulani headsmen on the rampage in our farm, no, they hide. But in a situation like this, now they grab opportunity. Their agent, their handlers, Alhaji handlers, we call them and say, hey, oh yeah, it's time for go. Use criminality, use this sit at home. Igbo people are losing. It's a point. You use it to go and make public statement. You see them coming out. These are vultures. Go on, Mazi.
Mazi, like one of our comrades will always say that we are in awareness creation. We are not in the real thing yet. And Ababegi freedom fighting. I freedom fighting. There are some excesses of our people that we can never in our life tolerate. Because me as a person, I understand the methodology of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He know that any slightest mistake you made with our people without properly informing and guiding them, they will revolt against you. Look at Anyam Pius Anyam is alive in Igbo land, and Fulani herdsmen we are killing and maiming our people. A woman went to his farm and he was butchered. All his body dismembered. I never hear Anyam Pius Anyam. I thought this man is dead long ago. Anyam Pius Anyam, none of his family member, children, wife is in Biafra. These are people, they have staged. This is what I begin to believe that this thing we are doing, this our Biafra struggle is the key. We are not playing, is the key, because the kind of traitors that are coming up to kick against what we are doing, only when I begin to see them, that's when I begin to realize that, I'm in the right track. Because if we are not doing anything tangible, you won't see them coming out. Now, he is telling us that the criminality is the reason why we should stop. Who initiated the criminality in Igbo land? Before the coming of IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has criminality not been thriving in our land? Is it because some things that our land is, the media in our land, they don't cover anything. They keep our territory black. Everything that is happening in our land, no media, no Yoruba media carries it. If not the coming of Radio Biafra and IPOB, everybody now is disseminating the information. People are beginning to understand the carnage that is happening in our land. Before, these things are happening and nobody talks about it. They created Toshishi Kanko 2008, 2009 in Abia State to terrorize people. Nobody, rather, when they see that guy is growing above them, they brought him immediately and killed him and do away with him. That ends his story. This is the system they have been using. They will create all these monsters. Once they see that those monsters are going out of hand, they will go and create a counter body that will come and destroy that particular person. If he can't destroy that person, they will invite the military to come and bomb and kill everybody. This is what the Igbo politicians are doing for us. And this is why we keep on saying that, you see, if we've not looked home and look at these people, lay hanya boy, Joe has said, who are you people in our land? I don't think we are going to make the progress as we are supposed to, because these are people who are dragging us back. Every opportunity they have to speak on a national issue, they will always dump all the blame on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu IPO. This is why they went and hired their member, because Simon Ekperima was Ohaneze chairman in Finland. He was eating yam with all of them. They went and brought him and used him to create this criminality in our land that they are using now to find a voice to counter what we are doing. Now, Iwanyam is telling you that he's traveling to Finland to go and see what's it called, Simon Ekpa. But they never traveled to England to go and see our leader to discuss why did you, what happened? How come you were able to survive the onslaught in your home in Afaruku?
Mazi, all these things are set up. What they set up. Mazi, these are what they set up. You need to set up.
Yes. Because we are the problem of ourselves, in the sense that our people have allowed treacherous people, if I do not spirit that they have allowed in our land to foster, it has become in our land. It has become a way of survival. You must sabotage yourself. There is something one person said yesterday. I don't know if you're the one or a caller that said it, that the criteria for you to excel in Nigeria, that one of the conditions for you to be involved in Nigeria and rise to limelight, that one of the conditions is that you must have a trade on your people and yourself. And these are the people that has been fostering in Igbo land. If you ever have the genuine development of our Igbo, I dare you can never excel in politics. This is the mantra they have kept from since the creation of this British contraption. But one thing I know for sure is that there always come a time when a people will say no to the oppressors. Our generation, maybe this is why we are born as a generation, because every generation has their purpose. Their own generation, when they have their time, they use it to Katangora. They didn't care that there is a place called home they will come and develop. That's why up to today, with their money, their intellectual, Alibo is the worst underdeveloped in the whole of Africa, if I'm not mistaken, because people will say, if not for the fact that our people have this what is it called? This spirit of developing their self-entrepreneurship. If not that we have this spirit, where do you think we would have been? Alamajiri would have been better than us today, because what these people projected for us is the same thing as Alamajiri lifestyle. That's why if you want to speak anything against them, they don't even want to negotiate. They don't want to hear your voice. This has been the system. Even in the office you're working, even in the market, one position carrier in Nigeria don't want to hear from you. Always order. Nothing like come together, let's reason as one. No. Everybody wants to impose his one ideology on the other people. And if you have the money, your ideology sell. If you don't have the money, also you borrow all the knowledge in this life, nobody care about you. So our people has, because of this, our attitude of when things are happening to the other people, nobody care. Look at who opposed them. A man that played the bring them mad a man that play people while you concocted lies and said to people connected with bank, because bank in Nigeria are criminals. Mazi will say people like you. I've been in that industry, I know how they function. These are thieves that thief people now. He went and signed contract with them and gave people loan. He gave some of these people loan to use and maybe go and save the. Some people collected this loan to go and pay for one sickness or the other. Some use it to buy food to eat, put things together. You never tell them, take this loan, go and invest, you will pay back. So that anybody that is coming to take this loan will know that, okay, this thing, I will go free money, I will have to return. You go and hustle with the money. Rather, you allow them. You didn't tell them anything. After they have enjoyed the money, spend the money, alerted the bank to start demanding for the money from them, because they know that if immediately you do anything, bank will not even ask. They will use police, begin to pursue you, because Nigeria is Kalakuka land. You understand? The only solution to our problem is the restoration of Biafra, and our leader must be freed, because no man or woman can ever stop the tide of those who determine to set themselves free, and we have determined. No going back. If they like, let their Nigeria to Kanu jet or whatever come and bomb all of us. We are waiting for them, but it's good that is happening, so that the world will know that this is what we have been crying. The United States of America gave them Super Tucano jet and gave them instruction never to bring this jet in the South. But today, what is happening? Bandits are negotiating with community. A whole chief of defense staff is telling the masses that communities, villagers are free to go and negotiate with bandits. So it's indirectly telling you that your life, your whatever is at your hand. Anyhow the bandit do, you don't call government. Government has no business with you. Government stood in a podium and left people to their own fate in northern Nigeria, but in our land, they have a soft ground where they will come and bring their Super Tucano jet to come and bomb our mothers in the village, in the bushes. The same bushes that the terrorists are ravaging for over years that warranted the creation of ESM by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to repel the onslaught of the Fulani in our land. But our politicians are busy telling us one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Mazi, I will stop by saying that before we can get our freedom, we must look home. All these our politicians, we must ask them, what is your name second time? If we don't do it, I don't think we are going anywhere. And there we are getting Mazi.
There, Mazi, thank you very much. Caller on direct line, let me see. Caller on direct line, no, I don't know. Why direct line callers mostly from the zoo? Let me see whether they come back. No way. Now, caller on. What's up? Please hold on. I'm coming. Yes, let me see. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. There we go. Mazi, go on. Hey, go on, please.
Thank you very much, brother. Yes, I can hear you.
Mazi, go on. Stop listening to your... call, talk to me through the telephone. Go on. Go on.
Good evening, Mazi. Good evening. Please, those people...
You see, once you call, mostly on direct line, no need of preamble. Go on direct, straight to the point. You are talking to the whole world. Before you finish your salutation and greetings and everything, maybe your credit will finish, and that's it. You will not even make a statement. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Please go on.
From here.
There, Mazi.
Mazi, actually, I would like to speak in our local language so that...
You don't need permission. Mazi, go on, please. This is our language.
Mazi, again, broadcast when everything for a very long time more when we should work on my time. I have if follow up Mazi and I'm born and after a lie and I can deal music for today Basara Zafara already now go me and my uncle online but Tashi Kisha the portion as Zafara Kisha the portion of good mile now Bushiri and I wrote those saw her. Yeah, we their own personal property. Then go on and in a buyer won't and they were there for national gig. Mazimo no one nature no everyone I am wiki when the gun on guy make we gaga we general now have banus on kete. Or why we bankata, Kayamro Tigation put stops on most of those things and how you go shoot and I will take on our life or name make it so that we can be making changes while we are waiting for Ndu to come out. So I am one of them not suggest on my own.
Repeat again. What are them? Please, can you repeat again, please?
Okay. Emma, I want to so that change the things. Also start from the things you can change. ịghọtala so ebe ọwụ na ọ na-ala anyị ka ishe eweta natural resources eji emegidekwa anyị why not anyị nwa na onwe anyị ipe sacrifice ebe n'ala anyị nọ ready na ebe n'ala anyị nọ na awụrụgo ịnọrọgo n'onwe gị ị ga-anwụ anwụ gị mewekwe ihe dị agha ị ga-anwụ anwụ nna asụ anyị nwere onwe anyị ndị na-awụ na obi shiri anyị ike maka inweta ebe anyị inweta ala anyị ojiji ya na ọwa anyị nwere ojiji ihe niile nọ n'ala anyị nwere ụta anyị nwere ike isi nweta nkwado from azụ na ụmụnne anyị ndị dị iche iche dịka n'obodo ndị ahụ dịgasị iche iche ha na-esi abịa ewechara ihe anyị nwere n'ọgwa anyị were na-ere na mba nwee ike na-enweta ego oyibo ha ji emegide anyị ọwọdụ anyị nwere isi ịchọwa one word order na-eputuche stops on those things so that enweghị ike ị na-enwezi access iweta ihe ndị a ma fọzi ire ezizi ego ha ga-eji emegide anyị.
Maazị ahụtara m ihe na-ekwu ya mana ọhịa bi ịgwa gị eziokwu dị mfe ihe na-ekwu because enwere ndị ji already na the only thing bụ ịchịkọta kwu na-eme ihe ya na-ada ụda ịghọta ihe m na-ekwu so ya wụ njem anyị nọ ọ bụrụ echena na ihe dị mfe mee gakwu ndị a sị ha ngwa bịa were na ihe anyị chenjie na because ndị ha na-akpa before so n'ụzọ aha ka anyị nọ ịghọta ihe m na-ekwu.
So because last time m lekwere na m nọ n'ikuku na-ahụchakwa ihe ndị ụfọdụ nọ na online ahụchakwa m ga na-egosichakwa ọwa mmiri dị iche iche ụzọ eshiburu bịa zọọ mmanụ mkpụrụ nkwụ anyị wete ihe ndị dị iche iche ma ji eshi ụzọ ịghọtala so ụzọ ndị ahụ kwa enwekwa ụta ga-eshi connectcha most of them ya dịkwa free for movement. Onye ọbụla ji uche ya aka ga-amakwa ụtọ ga-esi na-aga n'ala.
Ndewo ihe a na-eme ọhịa IPOB ihe mere na nọ n'ụwa niile. Ndewo maazị, ndewo. Caller on direct line. Don't know, people are calling with an unknown number. I don't like to entertain unknown private number, please. If you are calling with private line, unknown number, I don't think I'll pick you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, my dad, good evening.
There, Mazi, welcome to the program.
Yes. Mazi, ekele gị n'ọrụ na-arụburu iwu. Ihe mere anyị na-agbanye mmiri but Chukwu gị ka abịa mama. Mana na Nigeria, na capital Nigeria, because ebe m si akpọ gị bụ ebe m na-akpọ gị bụ Abuja ka m si akpọ gị. Capital ebe a, Abuja ebe a, insecurity na capital ahụ ọ bụrụ obere ihe but ọ dapụta na news. Even me personally, it happened to me. I lost my phone last 2 weeks. That phone area 1, no go na area 1 na Abuja ebe. Area 1 ebe I entered moto. That motor then took me. They are one chance people. They collected my phone, collected everything, and everything I have. Then collected it, and all of them were speaking Fulani language. In Abuja, this one that I'm telling you is in Abuja. It's not somebody told me. I know this one. It happened to me. Before they will ask you anything, they will start choking you, stabbing you from back. Before they will begin to ask you any question. So in our land too, Ebonyi State particularly, we have this stone, limestone. Onwe mgbe ndị be anyị bụ ndị na-eme that in Ebonyi State. But kita mgbe governor, the former governor, bata ọ kpọpụrụ ndị ahụ kpọbata ndị amamọ ndị China ka ndị India ka ọ kpọbata ebe ha bịa mewezie that thing. So all this thing behind na-enye anyị nsogbu. and those are political elite. Onwe ha ma na na-eme atọ. And ọ na-abụ sometimes like this, nchekọta the teen a na-ewute m. Ọ na-ewute m anytime m bara online ahụ na na-egbu youth na-eme nka. Ihe ha mere na Ohime, o nwere mgbe m na-agwa mmadụ si ya, that mere nekwa ihe ga-eme the next day, that ngwa bụ ihe mere emecha jee na market gbaa everywhere ọkụ. But ihe ọ dị eme n'ala ugwu. Ọ dị eme n'ala ugwu, and ndị ọchịchị onwe ha na-eti ọnụ na all these things. Ekwu asị na ndị youth na-eme nka. Mazi, ọ na-abụ ndị ikwe like this, na na-ewute m. Ọ na-ewute, but we must continue.
Well, that's why
must continue.
We have decided to take our destiny in our own hands, because if we continue to hand our destiny or entrust our destiny into the hands of these individuals we call politicians in our land, we continue going down instead of coming up, because they are selfish. That general selfishness in their own, it is increasing by day. So that's it. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
There were. Caller on direct. Are you here? Caller on direct line. Let me see. In Anaheim Neku. Yeah, Mazi, go on, please. Welcome to the program. Go on.
I'm not from the Republic.
Yeah, Mazi, it's been a long time. Otego. Why this? Why this? Why this? Let me see what I can do on this line. I mean on this direct line. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Please go on.
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, Mazi.
Welcome to
Good evening, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening.
Mazi, Ganiru, now go on, please.
Mazi, good evening. Mazi, good evening. Mazi, your submission this evening, it really touched my heart. My name is Odisa Chukuma. I'm calling from the zoo. So, Mazi, this problem that we are passing through is not something of today. You hit the nail in the head. So, my suggestion this evening is that since all this thing is going on, and we'll find out that our elites, the politicians, our representative in the Biafra land as an race is the people behind what we're passing through. I think it's that time that we that is fronting this struggle, because there is something you said. You said that the world is all about conquest. And it's like we are in bureaucratic war, that is animal kingdom. You see the lion eating other animals as weekend. So we are in the jungle, and we have come out in this world. Since we find out that the world is all about conquest, and the same white people that brought religion for us is the same people conquering us, killing us, taking what is in our land, developing their own side. So I find out that it's only the strong survive. So since we find out that the strong is surviving, and the strong has to survive and conquer, so it's that time we join them. Why I'm saying this evening is that you really said something that touches my mind. In the area of the mining going on in some state in the northern zoo of Nigeria. If you go there, they take over what is in their land.
Just as you said, the clip that you played, the mine belongs to the state. Every mineral resources in the state there belongs to the state. It belongs to the indigenous. So you come to Biafra land, our own case is a different case. It's things of eyesore. It's a sacrilege. And it's high time we have to take what belongs to us. That is what I have to say this evening. That is where my submission is going. We should stop maybe beating around. Once Mazi, and I want 2 times. They say forward ever, backward never. This is the time we have to start coming together, because as noble abaka atoka mo no nyoma mere abaka nyoma mere obofufu anunku ukwaza anaghị ekwe mgbaji ma ọ dịrị together. So all the time mandi our elites ekpere ha, because ma ha ekwe ha, we are going to take what belongs to us. That is my submission. And it's that time that we need to come together, because I know that their own time is going, because no champions last forever. So whatever they are doing, they are going to go. But I thank God for Mazi Nnamdi, and I thank God for IPOB. I thank God for people like you, the media warriors, that have stand for this, bringing us together, enlightening us. I pray every day for Kabiyama to keep guiding you people, because you people have done a lot of things, imparting this in us. So in moving forward, Mazi, for what you brought this evening is a great open eyes. You have opened our eyes. So Mazi, instead of we delaying, because we have said so many things, even in this platform, in the Radio Biafra, you have said so many things. You have educated our people, but still yet we are seeing what is beating is still beating. Our people will come out in the national television, they will blame our youth. They will say we should stop agitation. If you stop agitation, you die. Agitation will go down, maybe starting again for how many years, that would be 0. So those willing tools, that time they have to give us chance. And let's take whatever that belongs to us. We need to have our land ourselves. So when you hear Mazi, let's start doing it, because I understand the second to the last caller before I pick my call now. That second to the last caller was saying something, and you understand it, because later you say that he did not get what he said, but later he narrated it, you understand it. I fully understand what he means, because it means that we have to start taking over our land. We have to start taking that thing that belongs to us and make use of it. Because in real sense of it, they are using what is in our land to subdue us, to fight us. What is in Biafra land is national. What is in the northern zoological of Nigeria belongs to the state. It belongs to the northerners. It belongs to the indigenous. So what is in our land belongs to the federal, and they use it against us. And our elites, they give them a little, maybe a little token from it. They now do not turn to a material, a willing to subdue us, to kill us, or to fight us. Those mess has to stop, Mazi. We have to move forward. We have to take what belongs to us. If we can grab 1 or 2 places in our land that the resources belongs to the Biafra land, we grab it hard and hold it tight. It belongs to IPOB, belongs to the movement, belongs to the indigenous of the land, and belongs to the people of Biafra. Then we can move mountain from there. The world will start. Everybody will start listening. They will know that really these people is die hard, and if you gonna die, let us die. If not live, let us live. So it's better that we start in time taking over our land. Man, that is my submission. It has been a long time I called, but not that I'm not listening. I'm listening. We are quiet listening. So Mazi, God bless you for giving me this opportunity. And God bless Biafra. Long life, long live Biafra.
Thank you very much. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me, Mazi? You're back.
Yeah, Mazi. My line cut before. You see that I'm moving about.
Yes.
You see what is happening to us. That man, is just a training how Zik was using his time to play. Because Zik was trying to give all the whole tribe so that Zik can manipulate to become Zik of Africa. Why his counterpart was saying that I have not enough for it, but I have just a national agenda for support. Or you bow to me so that I will control the person. But I'm sorry for the night again. But sometimes our people will try to defend somebody who doesn't know what is about politics. Some are passing for political survival. Also, our people were doing well in the north, and this and that. So therefore, the North Black is out of our people's eyes. When the counterpart is saying that this union, we are not going to talk of it. I'm talking for my people. Why don't you come back and say that something happening, that people have another mind in their mind? There are something that are planning. That is why they need to say something to them. That means they are not one. They are not going to say together. No. You don't do all these things. You need some people to defend to the people. This is what I'm experiencing from my counterpart to come back and talk about it. No. We were just trying to put all the whole things together in order for him to be the parameter of what Nigeria. But at last, now, that was what this man was going to say. That is the same things they are playing in our land. Selfish interest. So sabotage their own people, wanted to please their master. So their slave master to move them, to see them as one who is not supporting what people are doing. They not support them. They not treat them a separate place as a good people. Why all of us are the same slaves? Because in terms of suffering, some is rich, but the majority of the land, the population are suffering. But you see, in that thing as a unity, people are the materials, the economies, the government, and they are allies are able to press up for down. And he's talking now. He's trying to portray that message, that propaganda to the younger ones who are listening to them. Because in their mind, they don't need to take it that these people will have something to offset, but their brain is empty. All of them who claim that they are political beggars in our land, their head is very, very empty in their brain. All of them who want to be basic, even their politicians in our land, they are slaves. Their head is empty. Even these resources they are mining in the north is enough to agitate for the separation of Biafra. Because if you must mine your own mining, mine your in your land, in your state, as a indigenous, as the state, that is our oath will be also controlled by ourselves. If not so, we should bring all the whole resources in the north that they are mining by yourself to the state. So let that be also. Let those man showcase and share the same way we are sharing our resources in our land. So that it will balance. No. In order for them to come out and detect why are you mining their resources on themselves, why our own is for national. So they make the real thing that are make us to start to be agitated. What do attention? They know that we and that in our land we have no seaport. We have no national airport, no federal amenities, no efforts by the federal government, except prisons and the police station and the barracks where they are using to rob people. All the prisons, that's what they do in our land. And the burden of building hotels and churches every year in order to our people and follow our women. That's what they are building in our land. Tell you, in the Eastern region, there's no electricity. To manufacture in order to produce. But in our land, there's no electricity for you to manufacture or to produce. Is it not enough for us to agitate for Biafra to separate from Nigeria? These people who claim that they went to university, their head is empty. They will never come out and ask question, why is this agitation? Why are the people agitating? Something must have caused this agitation. Because in our land today, look at the military. In our land, everywhere, both police, stopping money for our people. Both the keke driver, both the bus taxi driver, everybody is in fear. The meeting is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You start running from one place to another in order to go back to your home. Because if you mistakenly be on the way, evening time, something might happen to you through this police and the army that are on the road. It's not enough to put agitate. Why in the north their road is free? But in our land, there are military taking force everywhere. Because these are the agents of darkness who have come to in order to suppress us through their slave masters. These people, Mazi, we have a long way to go because our people are the ones helping the Fulani and Nigerian government and their allies in order to continue to press us down. And they are afraid of coming of Nnamdi Kanu. They are afraid of coming of Biafra that they think that coming of Biafra is going to put Sansan into their...
There were Mazi. Caller on WhatsApp, just... I think you're going to be the last caller. Let me see. Many calls are still coming in, but we shall see. You know, this... Anyway, let me continue until... during my epilogue. Caller on WhatsApp, Mazi, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please go on.
I can hear you, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu.
There, Udo Drege.
Mbedoma from my side, Chineke. I still remain Mazi Minimalogo. I'm calling from United Arab Emirates. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, I can say that our ancestors reconnect from you and they come back alive. Because whenever you stay on this radio Biafra, I don't know, it's a mystery. It's a mystery, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. What we are doing, our people don't know what they are missing in Radio Biafra. They don't know. This Radio Biafra that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Messiah, have established to liberate our people. Anybody that is not listening to Radio Biafra is not listening to anywhere at all. Is not having any information. That very person is blind. Because Radio Biafra is where you will stay. And they know what is going on in the world. So, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, what I want to say to the listening of our people and to the listening of the whole world is that all these criminals that you see today in our land, in the name of politicians, in the name of elite, these people are the children of those evil people that help Britain to sell our people into slavery during the so-called what they call themselves, these missionaries. These are the children of those evil people that help British to sell our people into slavery. I can tell you, these people don't have any good interest in our heart. These people are the agent of British and the agent of Fulanis. There is no anywhere that these people will repent. There is no hope in the zoo called Nigeria. These people, British, have used many weapons to hold us down today. They have used many weapons to hold us down. Number one weapon that they use to hold us down is these criminal religious leaders with this abominable religion that they bring to us. And the other weapon that you can see today is politicians, these criminals. And the new model weapon now is these useless content creators and these bloggers, the so-called bloggers and these comedians. This is the weapon they use to channel the brain of our people out of the reality. But I thank Chukwu Kikadiama today for Radio Biafra. I thank Chukwokika Abiyama that our people are waking up from European slavery in any form. Biafrans, what happened in this 2023 Nigeria election will teach you people many lessons that we Biafrans have no hope in the zoo called Nigeria. That the only hope we have today is IPOB and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Without IPOB and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are lost as a race. And this is the reason why every Biafran must put Biafra as your number one agenda in everything you do. Biafra must be your number one agenda. Because without Biafra, we have gone as a race. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, let Chukwokika continue to bless you. And the bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the leadership of this struggle. That's from Mazi Chikedoziem to the list and the Ezimumu Chineke all over the world. We must achieve Biafra in our time. We must do everything possible to achieve Biafra. Thank you, Mazi.
Mazi, thank you. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Welcome to the program.
Sorry, I've been calling. It was
Go on.
Good evening, Biafra. Good evening, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Kanu. You will live long for us, and there's nothing of whatsoever that will happen to you. We love you. I actually want to, reinstate this as a question. Does it really mean that this world borrowed from our Lolo, Okuchi, Kachi Nnamdi Kanu, which goes is frontal lobe? That frontal lobe, is it a natural thing to every mankind, or is it something that is created in man by some sort of another god, or I don't know how to put it? That frontal lobe, the frontal lobe, is it a natural thing? People talk how you develop it or not. Is it natural in every man?
Every human being has
on earth.
Every human being has a brain. Every human being has brain, and it comprises both that frontal lobe. So it depends on how you develop it, and how the system develops your brain and how you develop it. Mazi, go on, please.
Okay, now why I'm asking this is this, because I've looked so closely, I realized that some other person in school of thought was saying that put something in between a book among Africans, more precisely among Nigerians or the Southeasterners. They will find it difficult to extract the information and use it perfectly to the benefit of themselves. You see, when we were making the presentation, the comparison is always clear. For our people to learn and study and come up to help themselves by themselves, instead of depending on some supreme being that out of faith they have been hoping for 100 decades now, that have never appeared to help you out in your problems. And yet, the Easterners are refusing to acknowledge all these problems upon them. How could it be that somebody in Niger is extracting, or should I use the word mining, their natural resources controlled by their own government, not even the federation, not even the president? Yet, somewhere in Niger Delta where they call River State, which me, I refuse to believe that I'm from the river, because I am not an aquatic animal. Do you understand? I am a human being that can somehow attack sometime in the water and also on the ecology, dry earth. Now, somebody there, see, something happened a month thereabout now. One of the Hausa DPO somewhere in, I think HAUSA, it was on their FM, that was killed because the whole, I don't know, they say they have captured some few prominent men within the community and all that, that put hands together to kill the man. Now, to me, objectively, I'm sensing out is because this man has come to make sure he stops them from carrying guns and, extracting what they call using this bunkery means of survival, and this man decided to join hands together and kill him. Now, is it not because of the resources within that this prominent men, maybe politician or whatever, put hands together to kill somebody who is called a DPO in that community? Now, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is this. If you will learn from Mina, why not support Nnamdi, Kanu and IPOB and go for restructuring of the constitution, which is not even the alternative of forfeiting Biafra, but at least is a preamble for you to know that Nnamdi Kanu has a good thing in his heart for you people, so that you can control your resources. But you wouldn't accept that. Yet you're creating more chaos for your communities and your community at large. You see, so why I'm saying this is that this frontal lobe, if their pastors and their clergy cannot pray them out to start using it, I don't think they will have time, because buying and selling have taken over us, to read it out from the book to realize what we are doing to ourselves. I am begging IPOB, I am begging Director of States to keep on doing what we are doing, because I need a better future for my personal future and my generation. Please, let us not get angry and stop on the way, please. Thank you so much. Bye. I love you.
There will. Thank you very much, Mazi. Caller on WhatsApp, I hope it's Mazi Ben. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir, Dr. Jonathan.
Mazi, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Sir, thank you so much for your work. My comment this afternoon is based on what I've been hearing, and from even today, scholars are expressing the same thing. And that thing they're expressing is that it has come to the point, and we must have to admit it, that freedom is never bought without blood and tears. That's one thing. And until you have what is called a bargaining chip, if you don't have a bargaining chip, you can never move your oppressors. In other words, if you don't hold them where it's hurting them, like this oil that is flowing from our land, if this oil is flowing from our land, I don't care who is getting that oil. I am not saying go to their refinery or anything, no. We attack the source where they are stealing our oil. They have no right to be taking our resources from our land. We are not benefiting from it. They are borrowing money to repair or to fix for projects for other parts of Nigeria, with the exclusion of the east, southeast. No, it's not going to happen. I remember one time an Amazonian guy came to the radio. That's where he said that. He said, we must fight and take over whatever our resources are. We must get them. And that is very vital. We are not saying to go kill people. We are not killing people. All we are saying is that if there's a way we can thwart the flow of that oil from a place, let them know that they can't get it easily anymore. Believe me, they will negotiate with you the next day. That is the point. Another thing I've said and continue to say on this radio, it's been almost 2 years now when I raised that issue. In America here, America enacted a law whereby they said no more safe haven for criminals around the world who are extrajudicially killing people or massacring a group of people in form of genocide. That if you have evidence of anybody who is doing that, come to America and sue him. We will listen to you. And that person will be summoned to court. Otherwise, it will be in violation. We are not doing it. Obiano is in America, gallivanting. The other time we saw him with the wife in a boat enjoying himself, getting drunk. This time around he's with his dog, walking the streets without any interference for even people to come and. Do you know that if people come and stay night vigil on in front of your yard, it's allowed here?
overnight. That person cannot come out of his house. He becomes a prisoner of his own. And we are here. Somebody that threatened us was jubilating that IPOB what do you call it? Prescribed. He was jubilating. He said yes. He's happy that now, he was, bragging about it. And we have evidence that probably it's one of those also that, asked for his rendition. So all these things are going on. You have Okete Basis out of office. They are no more under any kind of a protection from being a member of the cabinet. We know that Wike and the rest of them. That's why they are clamoring and what is his name of Ebonyi State to be cabinet ministers, because once they go there, they have immunity. You see how they are giving them all kinds of protection and armored vehicles. This is what they want to continue to enjoy, from governorship to Senate, from Senate to governor. And they just keep, so that as time goes on, they are being protected by the federal government. But once you see them, even Buhari, who is no more in office, why is it that we are not filing a lawsuit here in the United States? What does it cost to file a lawsuit? Don't we have lawyers? If nothing else, we can use that to tell them that you cannot do us anything and get away free. Like we have a way of, even if the person will be running away from coming to the United States. If he has a property here, he will never come here. If he comes, they're going to arrest him for warrant for not answering to the lawsuit. Otherwise, you hire a lawyer to bring him to the United States, or come to America and hire a lawyer to represent him while the case is going on. And if for some reason he is found guilty as charged, he has to pay a lot of fines and compensation to all these people. Why are we not doing it? Finally, what I have to say is this. I don't know whether you belong to the DOS, or maybe you attend meetings with them or not, but at least we need a media person that can be relating what is said on this radio, because I'm beginning to wonder whether people at the top are listening to this radio and hearing what we are saying here on a daily basis. That a lot of people come here with advice on what they feel that this movement should be. The voice of the people is the voice of the voice of God. We shouldn't undermine or underrate the minds of the people and where the people are going. People are willing to fight for this struggle, but there's no guidance in terms of what we need to do. You cannot get your freedom by just being, such a peace-loving human being. Nobody listens to that. They will never listen to it. That's why they hold him as in Kanu and they're not letting him go. Now they don't even fix a court date or whatever. We must, I repeat, if we are freedom fighters, our radio has to change. All these side projects got to go. Let us face what we are here for. Let people call in. Let people talk about the issues that matter and what is bugging them. That's what we need. That's what we need. Okay, that's exactly what we need in this struggle. We need to really fight. Thank you. God bless you. You're doing a great work. Others will do so.
Yes, what you say, you're right, but it's also we have families in our various localities all over the world. So that is the reality. Sometimes there are things that also start from the zone, from the locality where we are. That's why we have families, It's also absurd. The United Nations held in New York, and America family cannot even organize in order to at least have at least, even if it is rally. We see different other countries can come, but nothing. It's really absurd. So sometimes, I don't know, it's sometimes easier said than done. We can give very fantastic advice, everything very fantastic, yes. But sometimes also, it needs practicality. You understand? That is the thing. So, I don't know. I think this is where I will close the phones, please. No, don't call. This is where I will close the phones. I will switch off the phones, please. Before I close, there's something like what our brother said and like what I said. Yes, this is a place also people speaks their opinion, but there are things we should understand. Let us do. We have to do. They decide to do everything. Do yes. Easy to do that thing. That is a problem. It's one of the major problems facing us. The discipline required. You know, when you look at the Fulani on move, it needs many things. Sacrifice, discipline. Sacrifice, discipline. Discipline is the key. Not and able to, you know, being able to resist propaganda. You know, our people are people that are easily carried away. For your information, even look at our families in America. They are not doing well. For your information, they are not doing well. Many people, you know, and it's affecting. So when we talk about let's do, how can two work without agreement, without discipline? This has been our problem. Look at some of our people that were deceived. Only small propaganda at the beginning of this rendition of our leader. You also what happened, and many people fell for those cheap propaganda. And you know, let us do. When there is no discipline, what can you say? What can you do? What can you do? Some of these boys that maybe fall away from even in Biafra land, just cheap propaganda. Oh, Mazi is not he's enjoying life, and you people are here suffering. They don't even give you nothing, and it turn you because they know that you know you are very light when it comes to mental standing. You are very, very light. You just like a featherweight. You can be blown by air, by breeze. That is the truth. And that is the difficulty we are having. You understand me? When you see the Fulani, look at for example, look at the Fulani. Look at just like, you know, that's why I give example with them that are, you know, on the move. They have been fighting since 1804, at least in Nigeria, 1804 till today. Their ancestors till today, they never relented. There are people that are carrying guns, that are moving around, suffering, dying. They have the political class that are also coming to defend the talk, you know. These people in the bush cannot say no. You are giving order. You are in enjoying your life. You and your, you know, these are things, little things, but matter a lot. These little things matter. It matter a lot. Oh, abroad. How do you think that I got succeed? When you play your role, everybody in this struggle has a role to play. It's just like your body, a body. This you as a human being that I am talking today is the organs in the body are all functioning differently. If you understand, there are organs you never see. You can never see them unless they insert camera inside you, and which means there is an anomaly. Normally, you don't see them. Your intestine, you don't see them. You know, many things, your veins, you don't see them, but they are functioning to keep you alive as a body. So a vein cannot say, start taking to the feet. Why am I inside? You are always the one that is active, moving around, you know. We have different roles to play in this struggle as for the success and the good functioning of the body. But when you live your own, or you look at yourself as the most important, or you start saying, wait others, why you no come here, why you no do this, why you no be like, I am the best, my function is the highest. Aha progia, can you do it? We need extraordinary discipline. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right from time, he has been stressing on mental toughness and discipline, consistency. These things are the ingredients we need in order to achieve what we want. You understand? Yes, we have many things to do. The only way to achieve, to work, not individual, is to work in synergy as a people. And to work as a people, it needs complete discipline. Not when the leadership speaks, you say, where are they? Me, I don't even see them. Talk less of, I beg, how can he work? He cannot work. That is indiscipline. You know that? Therefore, we must continue what we are doing. We must continue in what we are doing. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is who we are. Biafra is our identity. We must continue fighting, because in this world, as we know, freedom is not given, it is taken by force. We are in a world of brutality, where if you are not brutal, others march on your head and break it and go their way. That's it. So we must be on the mainstream. We must force ourselves to get what we want. That is it. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.